She was wanting to help people that didn't have an opportunity to go to school.
Well, her primary wish was for education. She was very big into education.
And these are students who probably more than likely could not have attended college without this kind of help.
Lelia Heuer was truly a daughter of the Ozarks. Born in West Plains in 1918 and raised in Lebanon, she made the Ozarks her home until she died in 1995.
Her father had a dry goods store, or else in those days it was called a shoe store. That's what they did. They had a shoe store in West Plains to begin with, and then they migrated over to Lebanon.
The Heuers were very successful enough to leave their only child Lelia a substantial inheritance. This gift allowed Lelia to pursue her dream of education.
She graduated from Drury when she was in her 40s, Drury College in those days.
It was that experience as a non-traditional college student that may have served as the inspiration for the Heuer Foundation.
She didn't go to Drury with a scholarship, obviously, and it was a private school, and as a result, they paid the money for the tuition. But she knew that there were lots of young people that didn't have that opportunity. She wanted to leave something behind that could carry on what she was interested in.
Established in 1996, the Heuer Foundation has distributed more than $1 million to Ozarks area nonprofits. Two of the biggest benefactors have been Ozarks Technical Community College and Missouri State University West Plains.
The foundation has a real affinity for bright students, both traditional and non-traditional.
One of those bright students is OTC graduate Emily Britton. While attending OTC, she was juggling parenting, school, and a job. But once she earned the Heuer Scholarship, Emily was able to focus on school and her little boy.
It helped out because school's not cheap, and I wanted to stay home with him as much as I could and not have to work a lot, and it helped in that aspect. It just made the financial part easier, and I worked part-time, and I didn't even work part-time for very long. I've stayed home the majority, but it just helped out.
Now Emily is working on her bachelor's in education at Missouri State University in Lebanon and hopes to become an elementary school teacher.
And what's the most fun is when we get to hear from one of the students that did receive one of the scholarships from Mrs. Heuer, and how that kind of helped them get to where they wanted to go.
Many of those students have attended Missouri State University West Plains and have gone on to become teachers, business professionals, and medical practitioners. Those are huge accomplishments, especially in that part of Missouri, because Howell County is in one of the poorest congressional districts in the United States.
You know, a lot of our students are not choosing where they're going to go to college. It's, am I going to go to college?
Thanks to the Heuer Scholarship, dozens of students have been able to attend MSU West Plains debt-free and have a path to a better future for their families and their communities.
Education is how we move ourselves out of poverty.
While Lelia Heuer did not live to see the impact her family fortune has had on others, it's easy to assume she'd be thrilled with her legacy.
When you see those particular students graduate and what it means to them and what it means to their families, graduation here is a very moving experience. And I think that's probably, if Mrs. Heuer were alive, I think that would be where I would take her to see her recipients and say, you did that for that young man or young woman.